audio seems a bit loud, at least on my end.
Let's turn this up a bit and see.
Cause I like have it down super low, but it still seems like it's coming in a bit loud. It's good music though.
I actually feel like the game might be a little low, but I suppose we should
Really?
start jumping into doing stuff right now. Kind of test it out. Might be alright, actually.
Alright, let's see. It'll be a little weird. It pulls up on a different window that I'm used to. Okay. Since I already played the demo, which is like the first dungeon of this, so I'm going to start a new game because it makes me have to refight the boss anyway. But first, I want to show when you load a game, I don't know if it does this normally, but when you load a game, it does a little Dark Souls thing, which is maybe one of the biggest Dark Souls references so far. If it'll just load.
Stuck on that 90% for a while.
Yeah, it's doing that thing where it says not responding. Taking a little longer than normal. It's early access, so.
True.
This is the first time I've had it freeze on me.
Welp.
I was going to start a new game. I just wanted to show what happens when you load an existing game because it was kind of interesting. But this is version 0.1104 of early access.
All right.
And apparently this came out like only a couple weeks ago. It was like June 20th, 22nd, something like that. There we go. So yeah, when you boot up the game, when you load a save game, these goddess statues are your bonfires, basically.
Hey. Yeah. That's
But
kind of neat.
yeah, when you load a game, she's sleeping at the goddess statue / bonfire.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you actually have to. Yeah, you have to like hit a button to wake her up.
Right.
So. Yeah, so there's your bonfires. So. You can warp to them from the pause menu, which is interesting. So, alright. Let's do a new game. Okay, yeah, I think they changed this. Because at one point, I think this was like easy and normal difficulty.
Standard and advanced.
Yeah, standard is easy. Advanced is like normal or hard. I played through the demo on standard, and it was really easy. The only hard part was the boss was kind of tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Cause on easy mode, the character Nobeta, whatever, is basically a tank. But the boss is also a tank, and the only way to really do damage to him is to do a charge shot, which is hard when he especially in like his second phase when he starts flying around the room attacking you. It's hard to like stay still and charge your shot in order to actually do damage to him.
Alright.
But it says you can switch to standard anytime by going to the settings. So maybe I'll try advanced and see how it's different. Since I already played on norm on the standard, which was super easy. So let's see how much harder advanced is.
Oh, hi. She's very tiny.
Yes. Well, she's a little witch.
Oh. Sound for text.
Yeah. I don't know if they're actually going to do voice acting or not. I would assume it would probably be Japanese voice acting if they did.
Just judging from this, I'm gonna assume not.
And that was someone making a cat noise.
There's your voice acting, actually.
Meow. Find the little black cat. I'm not entirely clear what the story is, because you just kind of start of, hey, we found a castle. This is where we need to go to find out who I am. Oh, I need to find the kitty too. Like, okay. But they don't really give you much to go on it. I don't know if this is all like placeholder stuff, if they're gonna have like a big prologue cutscene in the final game. But it definitely doesn't give you a whole lot of story starting out. Like even less than Dark Souls.
That's possible?
Apparently. Okay.
It's a neat looking place.
Yeah, I know the graphics are actually like surprisingly really good. Pray to the goddess statue to save your game. When you lose all your health, you respawn. So yep, that's your bonfire. Do a pray at the statue, saves your game. The music is nice too. I hope since I've only done the first level in the demo, I hope there's more music later on, because there's no battle music either. So like when you're fighting enemies, the music does not change. It's just this still somber, like piano and harps, maybe.
It might just kind of be like that, because honestly, the Souls games are kind of basically the boss fights are the music.
True.
And like areas.
So I have a jump, which is interesting. So
Well, that's one thing you can't do in Dark Souls.
yeah. And you have a targeting lock on.
Makes sense for your spell casting. Ooh.
These are basically the only enemies in the first dungeon. So yeah, you can shoot normally without doing the target, or without zooming in, I guess.
When they're white like that, can you do anything to them, or they just die really slowly?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they turn white before they explode. I thought like maybe they would blow up and like do damage if you're near them or something, like a suicide attack. But you can attack them, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, that's right. There's a guy in the hallway.
Oh.
So if you stand by these big crystals, it'll recharge your mana meter faster. Ouch. Okay, so I take a lot more damage on this difficulty. on the other difficulty, these enemies basically pose no hazard whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I have a dodge. I have a dodge and a stamina meter.
Still seems relatively generous, but I don't have the easier mode to really compare that to.
Yeah. You have to be careful if you dodge too much, because she'll just face plant.
So they took the crappiest thing from Smash Brothers to come out in all these years.
Tripping. Oh, and of course,
that's something.
the most important thing, you can roll into pots. That definitely makes it a Souls-like.
Right.
Okay, this is the run tutorial. And run, dodge. Forget what happens if you run too much. Yep, she face plants.
Run out of
too.
stamina?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, maybe that's it, actually. If you run out of stamina and you try to roll, she face plants instead.
Okay, let's see if I can charge. Her charge shot does a lot of damage.
I see that.
So like, okay, yeah, you can slightly run while charging, but otherwise you don't have. You move a lot slower when you're charging.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes it harder to avoid attacks. Okay, so that's still locked. Okay, so they give you health from the pots. So it's still not quite like Dark Souls where you have your health and that's it.
Right.
Because you don't have Estus flat or any type of healing, like regenerating healing item. You can pick up healing crystals, but they're consumables.
Okay.
So
I mean, technically, the blood vials in Bloodborne are consumables.
yeah, so
whereas the Estus Flask, you're constantly refilling it.
Yeah, so it's a bit more like the blood vials. Though I don't know if you eventually can upgrade how many you can carry, because this quick bar on the bottom, you only have 4 slots, so you can only have 4 items basically to use.
I would hope that increases.
I would too, because 4 healing items is not a lot.
That, and you also got to think that maybe there are other consumable items you could put in there.
Yeah, there's a mana crystal and a shield crystal, at least in the first level, that I've found.
That was cool.
Yeah, sure. The magic attack just for this base one is kind of cool, and you get you get three other elemental magic attacks that all have like their own stuff apparently. Yeah, yeah, so there's my life crystal. And destroy that, and that should open the door below. I don't know how to get to that treasure chest over on the side there. Because I don't think I can jump that far. What does this say? Performing a staff attack midair levitates you. Oh, interesting. That's weird. So, I wonder how I can get to that then. So she can do a little aerial combo. But I still can't grab... But she can't grab the ledge. Huh.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I wonder, maybe I can jump onto the ledge from up here? Can I jump up here? No? Huh. So they're implying that I should be able to do this. Oh, there we go. I just had to do it real fast. Expansion bag. Okay, yeah, so you do get more slots. Cool. So I have 5 slots now. Okay. We got another life crystal. Okay, and oh yeah, I didn't actually do this in the demo. You can, so you can trade items for XP? Yeah, okay, so this is the leveling system. Magic attack power, spell charging. So I'm going to do health. I'm going to do charging because it takes a little bit to charge. And hydration, aiming stability. Yeah, that's a good one.
Don't know what the computer didn't like, but I'm back.
Oh.
It crashed on me.
Weird. Well, I've just been leveling up my... So those are the little white when you defeat those things. Maybe if you attack those things when they turn white, maybe then you get more XP? Because it seemed like there was little white glowy wisps exploding out of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because when I played through the demo for the first time, I don't think I had any XP, because I wasn't attacking them when they turned white.
Because if you don't attack them, it doesn't look like those things come into you, whereas if you do, it looks like your character absorbs them.
Yeah, okay, so you have to kill them and then destroy them, apparently.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like kill like their ghostly form or whatever. Interesting. Definitely different.
Yeah. Okay. So I actually got some level up now. This way. Load. I only got a little bit of XP from him. Can I not attack him through that? Oh, here we go. Ow. So my charge attack can go through the barrier.
Strange choice.
Yeah, so my regular shot doesn't go through the barrier. You have to use the charge shot. I guess I don't think I just despawned. Okay. It's a cool little dash attack she does. A little spin swipe. Oh, there's the kitty. The little black cat. That totally has a human voice saying meow.
Right. Little Salem witch has got to protect their black cat.
I don't even know if it's her cat. She just said
It
that.
might be.
She just said she has to follow the cat. Oops. Ow. Her thing doesn't always aim exactly where you want it to. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them.
Kitty.
Wow. Yeah, even though you're being attacked by giant slime monsters, you're not hurt. Come sit in my bag. I will protect you.
It's your pocket monster.
Guide me well. So we're protecting the cat, but the cat is also supposed to be our guide, I guess? I don't know what the cat is supposed to do to guide us.
Maybe helps you find a location if you're lost.
I don't know, because it didn't do anything. Or if the cat is just a MacGuffin. Oh. Hang on. So I'm still getting XP when I kill those things, even if I don't attack them while they're white. So maybe you just get more XP if you attack them?
Perhaps we'd have to like count it each time to see.
I only got 3 XP for that one.
Yeah, 45 to 48.
Which definitely isn't a lot. Okay. Oh, just got a bunch of XP from that pot, maybe? Those little swirly things kind of sometimes take their time getting to you. Oh, now we got ones with arms. That takes more than one charge shot.
Are these the same enemies you fought in the easy mode?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Don't want to hug.
They got the grabby hands that do a bit of damage. Okay, yeah, this is now the area to the first boss. I think those stairs go down to the boss. So let's see. What can we do? Speed up spell casting because you kind of need that to fight the boss. Do another health. And do some more mana. Okay, I got a bunch of life crystals now. So before we go to the boss, what was down here? Oh, this one recharges.
A dark crystal.
Yeah, so that... Do I have to use magic attack on it? Nope. Huh. So... I must have to come back? Yeah, because I am not doing any damage to this thing. It just keeps healing. Interesting. I wasn't expecting that you'd have to come back here. Because, yeah, there's stuff behind these gates. Okay, so I guess we'll just go fight the boss then. Should be... yeah, right down here. I think these just have more crystals, which I am currently full up. I believe that is a spectral suit of armor.
First boss?
Yep.
Question mark? Here we go. Unknown Spectre armor. Ooh.
Yeah, he packs a punch. Ow.
Hmm. I keep using your Mega Buster.
Pretty, like, that's kind of the only way to really damage him is with a charge shot. Ow. Because, like, he eventually starts blocking normal. Ow. There's some pots here that give me some stuff. Use a life crystal real fast and run out of the way. Yeah. Ow. What? How did it miss? Fortunately, the charge shots do interrupt his attacks. Shoot.
So yeah, the music definitely gets a bit more intense with the boss fights. That's 0 damage though.
Yeah, so a melee attack is not an option.
I mean, you're a spellcaster, so I wouldn't expect it to do a lot. But 0, that's kind of rough. At least do pebble damage.
Yeah, something. Come on, charge up. Dang, I don't have enough. Need more mana. Oh boy. Ow. Oh, he's doing combo attacks now. Ow. Then I face palm. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
This can take quite a bit doing it like this, huh?
Yeah. That's what I ran into last time. Is
Although I'm not entirely sure what your other options are.
not much, because just like that'll do, like just doing a regular attack will do chip damage.
Right.
Until he starts blocking.
Whew!
Yeah. No. Ow.
Nice. That was good.
Ow.
That not so much.
No, I dodged that. Ow. Ow. Yeah, this is a lot harder.
He's getting tough there.
Oh.
It's that whole health thing. It's like, I must get stronger now. Oh, you better heal.
Oh, too late.
Oh, is that a dead you?
Yep. And we get some
No,
nice-
no, better no.
It's a nice, relaxing lullaby as we just stare at her lifeless corpse. Do I have to do something? Oh, yeah. Return the goddess statue.
I mean, unless we want to watch her be dead.
Okay, yep, so now we just wake up. Just like Dark Souls.
Indeed.
Wake up all confused.
What the fuck happened? Oh, I must have just got my ass handed to me again.
Yeah, you totally just
Typical
didn't.
day.
You totally didn't just die. Inferior. So I can swap one of these for a quick mana recharge, or I can keep the life and the shield. Or maybe I'll use the shield now. Pick up the mana one. See if my shield stays. Skip. Are you sure you'd like to skip the scenario? You mean cutscene, but it makes it sound like I'm skipping the boss. No. Ow.
Ooh.
The timing on that dodge is a little weird. Why didn't it hit?
That is quite the scenario with like all these games, all these different timings.
Yeah, because you think you dodge it, but you dodged like just before it, and then end up taking it into the face.
Like you were just recently was me, attempting Ludwig up until the very end. He's got quicker attacks. He's got attacks with wind up, which if you dodge too early, you just get wrecked. Like all these games are like that.
Well, I gotta wait for my mana to recharge. So it's giving me little mana recharges as he's doing his attacks.
Does seem like you're killing him quicker though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is that the only place you can lock on? Is there multiple spots you can hit?
Yeah, it's just a single lock-on target.
Okay. Because I don't know if it's a thing in this game, but sometimes there are more than one spot you can hit.
Yeah. Quit following me. Ow.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I haven't quite caught it, but I think this game's way of punishing you if you do something when you don't have a stamina meter.
Yeah, you just faceplant.
Whereas in the other games, you just don't do anything. And if you have a wind-up move, you can actually trick the game into using something like a powerful attack as long as you have any stamina.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can have, like, this tiny fraction of stamina and still, for example, with the Hunter Axe, you can spin the win.
Because it's not taking into account that you don't have enough to do the move. It's just doing the move.
Exactly. Which, late game, basically leads to doing that up to 3 times before you run out of stamina.
Huh. Come on, I was not in the line of fire for that.
Plop. Goes Nobeta. Nobeta, Nobeta. It's Nobeta. It's gotta be Nobeta.
That's what I was assuming.
Nobeta would be an I, probably.
Ow. Oh wait, whoa! What's with these? What's with these multi-hit combos?
You got to a different stage in his health bar. He's gonna start doing more shit.
Oh, come on, I almost got it off. No, 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 let me heal, let me heal.
So,
Come on.
get out of there.
Ow.
Yes.
Ow. Ow. No. No.
Bad Spectre armor.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how I dodged that one. Oh, come on, I got it. Ow. He's hidden in the fog, so I couldn't see his windup. No. No. Ow. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh. Right in his face.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if, like, stagger is actually a thing in this game, but it kind of looked like you got messed up from that.
Yeah. Every time you do a charge shot on him, it staggers. That's like the only way you can interrupt his attacks.
Right.
Ow.
You got this. Oh no! Oh no!
Give me help, give me help. No! Dodge. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, I think it...
Good dodges. Doesn't look like he's adding anything into his toolkit. You got this.
Oh!
Oh, that was just on time. Holy shit. Oh, that one took that one to the face.
Ow!
Oh no! It's one hit!
No! No!
0. The fuck?
He was shielding.
Oh no!
Oh, did I get it? Did I get one in? I think I got it.
Yes! I think you got him.
Yep, yep.
That
Oh,
slow-mo
he's
was
dead.
killing him. Nice! Whew!
Wow.
That was intense.
That was a lot harder than the other difficulty.
Hey, but you did it.
The crafted soul. That's an interesting way of putting it. Was trying to stop me, I think. You think? Which means the throne is inside the castle. Thrones are generally found inside castles. This is true. Oh, round 2.
Wait, what? You gotta fight him again?
The animation on
Oh
her
shit!
eyes. The animation on her eyes is really good. They just like go super wide. Thou shalt not proceed any further, or you will not pass. Oh,
I see that.
Kitty to the rescue.
Oh!
Oh, Super Cat. Kitty knows magic.
Think you need to take some lessons from the kitty.
Yeah, what are we doing here? Let's have the cat do it all. Hey, but he took all my XP. That's not fair.
It's a greedy ass cat.
Oh. Well, a lot of good that did.
No!
Thanks a lot, cat. Well, that was the extent of the demo.
Is that it?
No, that's what's in the free demo.
Oh, okay.
The early access has 3 total bosses, maybe. I think
Gotcha.
3 to 4-ish. So we got a couple more levels.
Okay.
Which, I mean, it's only $10 right now, so
Yeah.
I think they're planning on having like 6-ish bosses / dungeons. So unless like the dungeons get like super huge, it doesn't sound like it's gonna be a crazy ambitious game. But Lady Nobeta, I thought it was just a little witch. Finally, you've returned. Oh, so is this castle my home? And I have amnesia? Oh, giant mushrooms. Hey, leave my face alone. Oh, the cat can talk. Just bap, bap, bap. Come with me, let's go. Just a roundabout way, it's still connected. So we are following the cat. Why can you talk? I mean, he just put up a huge magical barrier that protected you from the exploding demon knight, so I don't think talking is quite a stretch, but I am a member of the Nobeta family. Wait, what?
Huh?
Do you remember what you're supposed to do? Probably not. Do you head to the throne? Are we secretly Dracula and we have to get to the throne to revive our ancient power?
First Lords of Shadow?
Or Dawn of Sorrow? Area of Sorrow? The main character was actually the reincarnation of Dracula?
That's right, they did that there too. So Lords of Shadow isn't even original.
No, it was Aria of Sorrow on the GBA.
That's right.
The main character was like Dracula the whole time, and I don't remember how you triggered it, but depending on which ending you got, you either defeated the cosmic Dracula, or you became Dracula, and then one of the Belmonts like showed up and was like, "Hey, you're Dracula. Why did you?"
You must die now.
Yeah. And then they did the same thing in Dawn of Sorrow. Pick up wind. Oh, is that my new magic? No. We're elemental magic. Arcane wind. Oh, I have double jumps now. Allows me to bounce in midair. Why is there a flashing skull in the corner? That's like been there since I was fighting the boss.
Actually, being able to jump at all is very strange to see in something like this.
Yeah, especially since like I think that one room was like the only place I've used it. Of course, now they give me a obstacle here, so maybe there's more platforming in this than normal. Oh, there's the cat. Hang on, cat. I need to get these barrels. Counter magic. Oh, I have counters. To activate counter magic, perform a staff attack right before an enemy hits you. Oh, the magic lasts faster. Interesting. Save. Oh, now the skull thing went away. So that skull icon is to remind you to save?
Hey, you might die soon. Save.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, it's been a while since you've saved. Like, maybe go find a statue. I'm gonna level up my stamina a bit.
So I decided to peek at Twitch Strike real quick. I think we went from a very high chance to definitely streaming Curse of the Moon 2 tomorrow.
Nice. I still haven't finished the first one, but the second one looks really good. You can play as a corgi in a mech.
Yes.
So
I mean, that just makes it Game of the Year right there.
Obviously. I mean, what else do you need?
I actually saw the guys at Cinemassacre who, you know, basically angry video game nerd. Some of that crew, they do like retro reviews, and I guess they decided to do that because I guess it counts.
And in a roundabout sort of way.
Yeah. So like, there's a lot of replay value because you get to as Zangetsu, you get to it has the same mechanic as the original Castlevania 3 with like the partners.
Oh, whoa, creepy dolls. Creepy dolls without heads.
Ooh, they definitely seem tougher than the other things.
And they run really fast. And just blow up into pieces. Cool.
But yeah, there's various characters you can meet, and you can choose to either ally them and they join your party as a different character.
Yeah.
You can kill them,
Really?
and Zangetsu absorbs their ability instead.
Huh.
Or you can leave them behind, and basically what I assume that means is the toolkit you start with is what you have the whole game. You get no benefits from anybody else's abilities. You just play with what Zangetsu has.
Interesting. so you can like make the game harder.
Yup.
So you can make the game harder. You can make it so that you only have one character, which would limit your. It would give you a wider range of abilities that are like more consistent, I guess, since you have the one character move set. But you would have a smaller health pool because you're only the one character.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts. And plus, you have this newer cast. Well, Zangetsu isn't new if you play Bloodstained, right? But it's just he's the main focus of this game. So it's him and I think 3 other people. But then I think there's 3 other characters that you get after you beat the game, which are characters from the first game.
Oh, do you have to get them later? I thought they all like showed. I thought all the original casts showed up at the beginning, and then they like added a couple other ones.
I mean, the trailer indicated you could play as really like all of them, but I do think you have to unlock them. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Okay.
But just based off of the description, where I learned, you know, that technically these playthroughs can be very different, is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that gives you a lot of replay value right there.
Like I'm sorry, go ahead.
Or just like different ways you can even just approach how you want to play the game.
100%. If you want to be just, you know, a straight up Belmont, although I think Zangetsu has a sword, but you know, you want to play your traditional Castlevania with just one character, you can do that.
Yeah. Okay, these things are kind of creepy. Someone like literally just crawl around on the ground. Whoa, where did you come from?
Probably broke out from the background or something. Yep, where you were before is definitely the training grounds of sorts.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That could have been bad.
Yeah, they just all like showed up out of nowhere. Those creepy jump attacks. Oh, come on. I dodged.
Oof. Got the hug of death.
By a headless mannequin, no less. So I don't think you lose XP, it doesn't seem. And it seems like that the enemies don't respawn when you save. If you go to the goddess statue after defeating the enemies, it doesn't seem like they regenerate.
Really now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's like, so yeah, so if we kill all those guys and then run back here. Yeah, they're still gone. And I appear to still have all my XP from before. So let's see, I could upgrade my health again. Do mana again. So definitely a lot of stuff about this that makes it significantly easier than a Dark Souls game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the ranged option does a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like you get those options technically in Dark Souls, and it makes it easier mostly.
Like isn't like the mage completely broken in the first game?
From what I've heard, but it's kind of a trade-off, right? Because you get the distance, so you don't have to be up in a boss's face, but at the same time, there's also bosses that will punish you from having a distance in the first place.
Yeah, and at least when I tried playing Dark Souls 1 as a mage first, your attack options are very limited at first.
You know, like you can't do as many pyro charges or something.
Yeah, like you start off a game with very little attack abilities. You're still spending a lot of time just kind of like dodging and using the crappy blade while you're trying to level up your actual spells. Oh, some of them, when they explode, they reform into those little slime ghoulies. So you have to defeat them twice, essentially. Ow. These things are taking a lot more damage eating through my magic meter. Let's try doing a charge attack on one of these. Yeah, man, they just reform some of these stupid slime things.
Weird.
Oh,
Rocks.
Guess can't go that way. Let's go back and heal, because I'm not sure where we're supposed to be going anyway. So let's see. Oh, now they regenerated. Is it just on like a time thing? Because the ones in this tunnel still haven't respawned. But the ones in here, some of them are respawning. That's weird. Still feels like my magic is recharging very slowly, even after upgrading it.
I mean, at least it recharges.
I wonder if it's the ones with the black auras around it. Spawn these slime things when they die. Am I just supposed to blow that up? It's like there's literally no other way to go. Oh, yep, I am just supposed to blow this up. A vibrating rock wall.
Yeah, you could totally break a ton of a ton of rocks with a fucking rod like that. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Smack it around a little bit.
Wait, light up. Light up what? What am I lighting? Oh, there's a torch up there. Okay. I was a little confused why I was just standing in the corner and it says light up. Well, it's not like you really need light. Oh, there's the grabby one. Alright, let's go down here, dude. Coming? Or are you just gonna angrily pound the ground up there? Wow. So that did do a lot of damage. Okay, who is shooting at me? Oh, oh. Another one up there. Got to a little bit of platforming. Still hasn't been a lot of it, so I'm not sure why there's platforming.
Hey, Sad Blue Alien 626, welcome back. Your name looks familiar, so.
Oh yeah, and I recognize that emote.
Yes.
It's something with a question mark above its head.
Yes.
Okay, are these multiple paths, or is it... No, that's just a dead end there. that's a dead end there. Okay, so just going forward. I don't like those dolls just sitting there. Whoa. Why are you climbing out of the ground? Ow! I didn't realize that was the one with the red eyes that shoots stuff at you. I thought that was just the basic one that tries to bite you. Any more? Oh, yep. So they just pop out of the ground. They don't have to be laying on the... They don't have to be just laying there. They can just materialize. I don't know if I can jump over there.
Got a bunch more emotes.
Oh, nice. I like the angry face one.
Like that one that looks like you can cast a spell or something.
Oh.
Or she's holding fire.
So we're just following this path, looks like. We're going further down into the depths. I'm assuming the throne probably isn't down here. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Are you gonna spawn something or not? Apparently not. Oh, that's the gravity one. No, no, go away. Ow, ow. Okay, I'm almost dead now. What? No, I was using... What? I can drop them? Okay.
Uh-oh.
So if you die in the middle of using a health crystal, she just drops it. And then I have to go back and get it. Okay. Well, that's a little ways back. But I did keep all my XP, so I guess I can level up.
Story through emotes? I could dig it.
So let's see, what can I level up? Might as well do health. Let's level up. Hopefully more mana regeneration. And more mana overall. So I guess you basically can just grind in this if you want.
Yeah, I mean, technically a lot of these games are kind of like that.
It's a bit easier on this because you can grind and die, level up.
True.
You don't have to go grind, run back to the bonfire, level up, go grind. So okay, so what is this counter I'm supposed to be able to do? not that. I don't get it. I'm supposed to be able to counter magic spells, but it ain't working. Okay. Can we speed through here?
Gotta go fast!
Goodbye, goodbye. Follow me now.
Third pronunciation, Nobeta.
There you go. Ow, I totally dodged that. Oh boy. Ow.
You are... Oh, yeah. That's... Yeah.
So running all the way through there just makes them all follow you.
Yeah, that's generally how these things work.
What
Like...
I don't have quite
Go
enough
ahead, I don't
room,
want to
though.
cut you off.
Oh. I wasn't expecting quite all of them to follow me.
Yeah, I mean, that's when, you know, when I do the fuck it, there tends to be a lot of, like, either alternate paths or serpentining along the way, because they definitely just kind of decide to not forget about you.
Yeah, and at least in this level, there's not a lot of room to move around.
No. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not Assassin's Creed 1 bad,
Oh, yeah.
where, like, they'll remember you after 2 hours. Like, hey, that's that asshole that attacked me!
Which, to be fair, is a bit more realistic, all things considered.
Yeah.
It's like, otherwise those guys are really dumb and, like, stab a guy in the back, but you don't quite kill him. And then 20 minutes later, it's like, oh, who are you, sir? Have I seen you before?
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Kind of annoying that these guys, when you kill them, they just spawn another monster. For some reason, I can't lock on to the running one, the headless running mannequins. I can lock onto these guys and the creepy crawly ones. Ow. Okay, I think that's all the ones I have to worry about here. let's see. The grabby guy was up here somewhere. Yep, there he is. Oh, that's right. There's the guys up on the ledge that shoot at me. What? Where is he? Oh, he's all the way up there. Ow. Heal, please. Great, now I'm out of magic. Ow! Ow! Ow, come on. Well, I just used up all my items, so that's cool. Oh, I forgot about that jump. Still feels really weird that this has a jump mechanic.
Yeah, it's definitely strange.
Because they're using it so infrequently that it seems kind of pointless. Oh, what's down here? Oh, this must be the ledge that's overlooking. Maybe? Where's... Yeah, okay. Oh, there is a treasure chest. Oh, and there's more monsters. Ow.
Oof.
Okay, what's in here? Oh, a shield crystal. I guess I'll take it. Be nice if it would give me some more health crystals. Now that I've used all mine. Ow! Thought I dodged that. These stupid things always warp in behind you.
Just moving along, and all of a sudden, bam.
The jumpy ones warp in ahead of you, and the creepy crawly ones warp in behind you, it seems. Kind of surprised they haven't it hasn't given me a new spell yet. Like I got the double jump, which has been mostly redundant. But because I have 4 spell slots, and you're supposed to like be able to, there's supposed to be like some elemental rock paper scissoring that you can do. Oh yeah, there's the creepy arm dude. And their eyes glow red when as soon as they see you. Oh, there were 2 of them. Great. Let's see how far he'll follow us. Did he stop following me? Oh wow, he totally stopped following me. Where is he? Oh good, there's ranged ones up there. There better be another goddess statue soon.
Yeah, you better hope so.
Okay, so there's a guy up there. And there might be a guy up there. Oh, come on. How did it miss? Oh, he just dropped down. That's cool. There's still another one up there, isn't there? There were 2 of them, weren't there? Oh, yep. He's glitching out a bit. Oh, that killed him. Okay, what else is in here? There's an awfully big room. There's a treasure chest over there. Oh wow, it goes all the way up there. Ice. Oh, we finally get another ice one. Spell can be charging you gain aura of super armor and oh, interesting. When your spell completes charging, you will gain an aura of super armor and fire resistance.
Sounds useful.
Yeah. So let's see how this ice one goes. Oh, interesting.
Ooh, that's awesome, actually.
So I just rain down ice shards. So what is it normally? Oh, ow.
A little ice beam if you don't charge it.
Okay, so it's a Gatling gun.
This is a neat little game.
Yeah, I was like really surprised by it. Considering how many other like of those cheap Unity asset flip anime standing or Red Dead waifu or whatever it is. There's like a dozen or more of those things on Steam.
Right.
But supposedly they've been working on this for like a couple years now, I guess. And I think they said in one of their posts they're expecting like maybe a couple more years to like finish the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that Maho Arms, they said like the same thing, that they're like thinking that that's gonna be like another couple years for it to be fully complete.
It's not half bad.
No. Especially if you crank it up on the expert difficulty, then it's actually quite challenging.
Oh, there's another one?
No, the difficulty I have it on now.
Oh, okay, got you.
If you go with the standard difficulty, at least throughout the first level up into the boss, and even kind of with the boss, you can shrug off a lot of damage. Like I think when I played through on the standard difficulty, I died to the boss once because I got impatient in his second phase when he starts spamming a lot of his attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But I was tanking a lot of his hits. Whereas on this difficulty, you can only take a couple of them before you're dead.
Makes sense. Which is, of course, closer to the true Souls experience.
Yeah. So it's weird that they renamed them. Because I don't remember if it was this way in the demo, or I know someone in the Steam forums mentioned that it used to be called like easy and normal, and now they went with standard and expert. So I guess they're trying to go for standard being if they're kind of aiming this as kind of like an easier, more accessible Souls-like, I guess the standard would be definitely a lot easier.
Right.
But if you want more of a true Souls-like, you go with the expert, I guess. So where am I supposed to go now? Because that room literally had nothing that I could do. And I just have the ice power now, which, as far as I know, doesn't do anything special. Because what did these hints say? Did I miss something? You get the super aura. Open magic wheel. Yeah, I know all that. There's clearly stuff up there. alternate path that I missed somewhere? I guess might as well run all the way back and see if there's a path that I missed. 'Cause I got nothing else.
Do you remember how far it is until your next boss?
No, this is like all new stuff.
Oh, okay.
The free demo ends like after that cutscene where you fall into the pit. Oh, there's a dude over there. Am I supposed to go down? Oh, no, this is... Okay, this is the room I was just in. This path literally... I thought this was a bottomless pit before. But this is above that room. So yeah, that's just a big dead end, I guess? So let's... What if I just go all the way back to the goddess statue? See how many enemies respawn. Oh. You face plant if you just run, if you just run too long and keep the run toggle on, you'll just face plant.
Telling you, that's this game's punishment for using up your stamina.
Quite the harsh punishment. I have a bunch of XP now though, too. Oh wow, okay. Let's go with more health, obviously. More mana, obviously. Yeah, we'll do some stamina. Okay, that'll extend our super aura. Boost attack. And regeneration. Okay. Kind of like this ice power.
It's pretty great.
Yeah, like even just as a standard attack, it's like way better than the normal aura attack. Seems like these guys only generate new monsters in these mushroom rooms. I don't know if that's coincidence or if that's like intentional. The guys in here have respawned. Oh, hello. Ow. Oh, yep, he respawned. Let's try my ice rain. Not very powerful.
Well,
Ow. Because I run out of stamina. Ow. Piranha's still... Whoa, what is that attack? That's a new attack. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore those guys for now. So there was another path that I wonder if I am supposed to try and jump to. Okay, yeah, I can get over here. So, this must be where I'm supposed to go now, then. Yeah, this looks new. We're going up now instead of down. Oh, we got some... Oh, hello. Hello. We got a doll with a sword. 2 swords.
Whoa!
Come on, keep staggering. Wait, what are you doing? You dead now? Got a lot of XP for that one. Okay. Oh, we got the burning rocks. So I have to hit him with my ice power to... Ouch. Those things have homing attacks.
Yeah, they do.
I didn't realize they actually like, curve in on you. So still no new goddess statue.
Yeah, you really think you would have run into one by now. It's been quite some time.
Like, there better be one past this gate. Oh, do I have to use the power-up move to get them both at the same time? Maybe not. Okay. So there's 4 of them. Oh, hello, cat. Cannot break the barrier. No, I can't. Check the cave underneath. There could be a clue. There's a cave underneath? Where? Where's the cave underneath? There's no cave here. Cave under... Is... What cave? Are you... Is he talking about the cave where I got this ice power? Because, like, I know I have to use the ice thing. Or do I have to damage them all super low? No, because they... Okay, I'm confused. Cave underneath, there should... Okay, yeah, there's a statue right up there. So how do I take out these freaking barriers?
Is there a fourth one somewhere?
No, it's just these three. And... there's no cave. Yeah, it like reappears instantly. Is there some place I can target all of them? Because like, even if you hit them, they heal. Yeah, because that does nothing. There's like no time to do anything. The only cave underneath would be the cave below here where I got the ice power to begin with. So that has to be what he means, because if you take this path first, instead of winding all the way down to the mushroom cave below, you wouldn't even be able to destroy these things because you wouldn't have the ice power. But I have the ice power, but they regenerate too quick. these things? Apparently not.
Uh-oh.
Might have to look up a YouTube video and hopefully someone has played this.
I'm starting to think so. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't be those 3 things, though. Get them to 1 HP a pop and, like...
I tried that, but they also heal over time. So like even if you do get them to 1 HP each, by the time you come around to them after destroying it, like getting the other 2 down, the other one's back up to full health.
Of course someone has a speed run.
Oh, already? I suppose this wouldn't be that hard of a game to speedrun.
Castle plus first boss unknown Spectre armor. Okay, no. That looks more like where you are. There's a sword lady. The answer has to be in this somewhere. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay, you kill the thing. Oh, wait, you didn't kill the thing?
I killed the little doll with the 2 swords.
Yeah, I'm looking at whatever this person is doing in their video. Oh. Okay, so we kind of had the right idea, except apparently you can multi-target things.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So
How?
you have to hit all 3 at the same time. Try charging your ice beam.
Okay.
And use your whatever the button for lock on is. Use it on all 3 while you're charging. Like go to each and lock on them.
Okay, it literally never told me that.
And then the 3rd one.
I was really confused with this ice power.
Now release.
Wait. Oh, I have to keep it all held. Okay, so that makes this charge up power make a little more sense.
Yeah. It just makes it even better, really.
Okay, so it's literally an airstrike.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. It would have been nice if it told me that.
Yeah.
It just said that when you charge up your elemental power, you get an aura. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, it's not like the video told me either, but I'm like, wait a minute.
yeah.
You know, like, playing enough of these games, it's like, wait a minute, can you lock onto each of these? That has to be how it works. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was like kind of creative.
And actually, here's a fair question. And I don't know why I didn't think of this until just now. If you're primarily a spellcaster, what the hell is the point of strength?
Let's see, the strength, I think it does your staff damage. 'Cause see where staff attack power. So like if you're out of magic, you use your staff attack to help like regenerate your magic, I guess. And strength also increases your magic regeneration and aiming stability.
I suppose that makes sense, but you know, I just think from like any other RPG ever, when are you gonna go smacking things with a rod?
Yeah, they. So that is weird that they, because you're primarily a spellcaster, but you have to have magic, but your magic takes time to recharge, so they tie both your wimpy melee attacks, and your magic regeneration to strength. Which I would have thought they would do that to like intelligence.
Right.
That seemed to me, that seemed like you would do your magic regeneration would be something like intelligence or wisdom or like something like that.
Like even back in the day with like Diablo 2, there was a specific sorceress build with called an enchantress. Although I'm pretty sure that involved at least a bow, so you didn't have to go up in somebody's face.
Yeah, keep the ranged option. Wait, is this back in the castle where this looks like where I was when I went to the first boss. So it is like Dark Souls where you just loop around back to where you were?
Yeah, it sounds legit.
If I just run over it, I can't stand the heat. Think for yourself, will you? The cat's kind of sassy.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you mean to ask me to cast spells for you? I mean, you did pretty good with that barrier spell.
The expression on her face, though.
Go figure this out on your own.
The relationship between this kitten that's clearly more intelligent than you are reminds me of the relationship between what's her actual name? Sailor Moon's actual name, Sabrina, and Luna.
No, Usagi.
Wait, what? Usagi?
I think so. I mean, well, the original Sailor Moon dub did change her name.
What?
Yeah. I think there were two. There's a lot of Sailor Moon. There was the original Sailor Moon dub, which I don't remember exactly who did it, but I think they changed a lot of the names to make them more English, to more American sounding names.
Right.
But then later they redubbed it with their original names.
I see.
And then somewhat recently they did like a full remake that I think was like called Sailor Moon Crystal. That's basically a full remake of the original series.
Right.
Obviously like shorter because they like condensed some things and stuff like that. But yeah, I think her original name was Usagi.
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking like OG series way back in the day and like on regular TV, no cable.
Yeah, that probably would have been the original dub, which Sabrina sounds right.
Regardless, you know who I'm talking about, so
Yeah.
it's the whole dynamic between them, because Sabrina was kind of a ditz, and the kitten was definitely
so.
Yeah, and the kitten was definitely much more intelligent.
Well, because the cat was the one that gave her the magic powers. Because the cat is the one from the whatever was the cat from like the magic? Was the cat from like a magic kingdom, or like a different, like an alternate world or something.
I have no idea. Like, I caught these from time to time because like I had nothing better to do.
I've only like watched maybe an episode or two of Sailor Moon Crystal. I haven't really seen much of the original Sailor Moon. I have just heard bits and pieces about it because it's so popular.
Right.
I've actually watched more of Precure and Cardcaptor Sakura.
Gotcha.
Oh, am I targeting the fire? I'm targeting something. Something's dying over there. Oh, I just aggroed a bunch of enemies that are now being burned up in the flames. That's kind of neat. Yeah, well, they're all dead.
So it does seem you still have like, I don't know, a anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes before you possibly see the second boss.
Oh, and who knows how that second boss is going to be.
True. But I figure I'll give you an idea of time.
Yeah,
because we're at about time.
Yeah, we're at 2 hours. Yeah, because I think this is going to take a minute, because this cat sure isn't no help.
Yeah. Certainly looks that way.
Okay, yeah, oh, yep, it literally is just the aura thing. When you... Oh, okay, so that bar there in the corner is how long your charge will last before it times out. And while you have it charged, you gain elemental resistance. So you literally just walk through the fire while your ice is charged.
Well, that's neat. That also explains why it probably just gave out randomly before.
Yeah.
Or not randomly, I should say.
So, supposedly... right on the stairs. So supposedly they're like more of the enemies and bosses actually have those elemental weaknesses they have to balance. So I think so we have Arcane, which is default, Ice, and I think we get Lightning, and the fourth one might be Fire. I'm guessing it's probably Fire if Wind is my double jump. I have level 1 air jump. So do I get like triple jumps if I level up? That is so weird that they have a whole jump mechanic. And I can even shoot spells midair. That is so weird. Well, anyway, that's Little Witch Nobeta.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good, interesting Souls-like.
Yeah. And actually, I didn't see it upon looking it up in on Steam, because when I first looked it up, I was like on my phone and didn't see it. But people seem to have, like, the reaction is overwhelmingly positive.
Oh, nice.
And that's just an early access, so that's a pretty good sign.
Yeah, so only $10 to get. I assume they're probably gonna raise the price once it comes into full release. So $10 isn't bad for the early access version, and hopefully they'll be able to actually finish it and have a full game. And I would assume they would launch if they might launch on other consoles, like maybe they'd bring it to Switch or PS4, PS5.
Who knows? I know, I knew literally nothing about this until a few days ago. Or whenever you mentioned it to me, because it was like last week, actually. So...
I don't even remember how I found it.
I mean, evidently just doing a Souls-like search, this turns up.
Yeah, I suppose they probably have it tagged. Or someone has
Like-
it tagged.
Like, I did, I kind of did this generic search for the genre, and also did, like, top results or some crap like that. I forgot which tab I clicked. But this appeared along with, some, I guess, Norse-based Souls-like.
Oh yeah, then there's Mortal Shell, which is early access on Epic.
True. Although I'd have to download the Epic thing again, so I haven't really done that.
Eldest Souls. There's a title.
No, Neverwinter or something else. What the hell is it? I couldn't remember last night either when I talked about it.
Well, there's Eldest Souls.
Neverwinth.
Neverwinth?
Yeah. Like Labyrinth, except with never in it.
Interesting name.
Because I think it's a combination of a Souls-like and also a roguelike.
Uh,
Although I saw someone's, like, gameplay / commentary of it, and it seems a bit janky.
yeah, I suppose a lot of the Souls like are just trying to copy Dark Souls without really understanding Dark Souls.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Early Dark Souls, and hell, forget Dark Souls, it's just the one that gets the credit, right? It started with Demon Souls.
And if you want to if you really want to go back further, which the connection is a little more tenuous, but Kingsfield.
Yes.
That was like the OG quote-unquote Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm. And there is some... I haven't seen anything of Kingsfield, but Demon Souls, you definitely feel that jank.
Yeah, I've seen a bit of Kingsfield. I think it's first person, actually. And it is definite, because it was PS1, so like automatically you're going to have a lot of jank. And I think it's first person, if I remember right, so it's... That's a tough one to go back to. But that was FromSoft's one of their early games. That would be an interesting one to play. I don't know if I could play it for 2 hours or not, but it would be really interesting to actually try Kingsfield.
Agreed.
Because I've played a bit of Demon Souls, I've played a bit of Dark Souls 1, 2, Bloodborne. I haven't tried 3 yet.
I will say this, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, they are difficult, but I would say, like, core game of each of the games, if you can I mean, you have to know what you're getting into, right? Like, you're gonna get trashed, but
Yeah.
every single one of the core games in comparison to DLC afterwards, it's like training by comparison.
I have heard that with Bloodborne. I haven't heard as much on Dark Souls, but I know Bloodborne DLC is insane.
Yeah, it's just thinking about it, a lot of the harder bosses in the entirety of the series are those DLC bosses.
Which I'm sure is intentional. You beat the main game, now here's something 10 times harder.
Pretty much. I think pretty much in every single one of them, like I was just saying, like the true final boss or some optional boss, like it's always one or the other.
Yeah. My stream keeps flashing light green, but it doesn't say I've dropped frames, so hopefully it's still good. I went back and found out that the stream where I played Code Vein, when I was playing Code Vein, that was a choppy mess.
Really?
Yeah, the audio was completely out of sync, and the stream was like janky and stuttering, and it was a mess.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know if it was just that game or just that day or what.
Well, I guess that'll do it.
I have to decide if I want to go back to God Hand next week or if we want to finally try Xenogears, or I kind of want to play Ghost 1.0, but I'd have to start over because I'm already like an hour or so into that game, but
Right.
figure out something. I don't think we have anyone to raid with, so I'll just cut it off there.